I knew it wasn't a complimentary term. So I looked it up not so long ago, and I found that a hanyok is a person who does not use common sense. Generally just stupid about what they're doing and their impact on others. What puzzles me is, how did my daddy know? So I wrote this little poem about them hanyoks. Ain't nothing like a good spring snow to make me think of him and how we used to rodeo whilst growing to be men. Shaking out our tack, you know, would make us start to grin. We hit the amateur shows within range, up in the mountains and out on the plains. Never did get hurt real bad, just enough for these aches and pains. Now, I rode the bulls and him saddle broncs, and he claimed to have the more brains. Now, bull riders had better keep moving no matter how they hit the ground, but saddle bronc riders can land on their feet and have time for looking around. Oh, we'd win every so often, but the fun was in hitting the road and taking a chance on the winning when the odds said you'd likely get throwed. Like that time we met up in Rollins and come home with less than we owed. He bucked off straight on his head, and I run to his side because he's laying there dead. And while the folks in the stand held their breath for a while, he just laid there with a great big smile. We both had visions of being the star. Me, the comedian, he played guitar. We looked like brothers from different mothers, and we was always joking around, playing little tricks on one another, taking turns at being the clown. We like to play pranks on folks, don't you know? Any old chance to put on a show, like pretend we was drunk and stage us a fight. If you knew what we was up to, you'd say we weren't right. So I helps him limp back to the chutes because that's the least I could do while he got the applause. Then there's the time he says I saved his life. Maybe so, I don't know. Here's what he tells his wife. He'd pulled down his hat and got himself sat when that bronc reared on up straight, slipped in the mud, fell back with a thud, pinned my buddy twixt him and the gate. Now I suppose that my bud thought his cards had been dealt when I pulls him out by the back of his belt. Well, he gets himself settled and climbs up back on, and when next he came down, he'd sure as hell won. Oh, but that's miles and memories ago, and I'm oiling tack and watching it snow. He's much the same up on his end, so I guess I'd take credit for helping a friend, but saving his life makes me feel kind of edgy, because I was just waiting my chance to give him a wedgie.